as Davis denies Baylor another offensive rebound. Whipped inside, down low, and no choice but to score. Lily Meister. Baylor still looking for those first points. Kansas with a chance here to build on the early advantage. Davis able to collect, denied. Not many teams in the nation better than Baylor rejecting shots. They are third in the country with 7.5 block shots per ball game. And look at the composure from the fourth-year Bear, Dariana Littlepage-Buggs. A couple years in the SEC. And has been a day one leader for Baylor out there. And Dariana Littlepage-Buggs with some offense. Maya Canessa, who's also coming into this ball game off the bench. DLB, mid-range stroke, good. Good job by Jayhawks getting numbers back in transition. Talia pushing the tempo. Talia off the glass, can't get it to go. KJ the putback.
From the three, which is incredible in college, and you have to get a hand up. You can't let her have a bunch of open looks today.
Step back three, a beauty for Bella.
And you can just see Kansas is getting pushed out so far, trying to run their offense. And right there, Janet Van Geitenbeek with the active hands and running a perfect fast break for Baylor.
Dunn trying to lob it down low. Littlepage-Buggs snags and rewards Dunn with the assist. At the same time, I think even Baylor, when they look for areas to improve, coming off a win against Colorado, still occasionally needing to value the basketball more. Talia Scott, again, Big 12 Player of the Week, averaging 20 points per game this year, knocks that one down. And a feed down to Davis. What a talent for a freshman. Two-time state champion up there in the Sunflower State. Gatorade Player of the Year in Kansas. And Scott with the answer on the other end. Who came in less than a minute into the game, it felt like, in the first quarter off the bench. Drop it down to Davis, and you see the composure. Baylor's made their last 4 shots from the floor. Their lead right now at 9, and Van Geitenbeek gets sideswiped, taken away by Parks. 5.5 still to go here in the opening half. Dunn drops it down to Littlepage-Buggs. Think about how many players would not be anticipating that pass. Jayhawks trying to add some size out there. The first time we're seeing El Tayeb, the 5th-year product out of Seattle, Washington. Nelm straight away. That's how it works. Still 14 to shoot, inside a minute here before halftime. Extra pass, wide open. Talia able to break through. Baylor can't miss. From downtown, all of a sudden, not inclined to fire up a three-pointer. See if she works her way down into the post.
Yeah, but Baylor just needs to continue getting good shots. Kansas is sticking with that zone look.
12 additional shots in this game that Baylor has been able to get up. The freshman with the bucket and one.
Strong grip drive and is able to finish over Abraham.
First Jayhawk in double digits. She's got 11. 16-footer from Van Geitenbeek. She's got Baylor's 3 points here in the second half. Down to Davis, that's her spot. With ease. From three-point land here in the third. Nelm shot puts one up, gets the rebound. Fauntleroy, quick release. She's got her second triple. Littlepage-Buggs matched up with Nichols.
Yeah, when you see her celebrating, letting her teammates know she's cooking, that they want her to go to her, you're in trouble.
And Davis left open underneath the basket. Dariana Littlepage-Buggs, that was her 6th shot made. It was her 6th shot taken. Still perfect from the floor. Nelms. How in the world did Van Guytenbeek see?
Yeah, everything is going Baylor's way right now. You talked about a perfect 6 for 6 from the field, away over Nichols, and what a pass from Van Guytenbeek to the cutting Nelms down the lane.
The three-point sharpshooters making more than half of her efforts this year from downtown. This time it's her teammate, Keely Parks, getting it on the three-point act. Johnson from 15. First 2 points for the freshman today. Fauntleroy out to Dunn.
It's not an easy thing to get, especially when the assists are the things that you're looking for. You're depending on other people to help you out.
Meister, a good look straight away. Uncontested three goes down for Lily. Good look, and it is good. Again, Sinai Copeland, just her 2nd 3 of the year.
But the way Davis plays in the middle of that paint for Kansas can be so good if they have their entire team. Like, she's so patient as a freshman to take it.
A 16-point ball game. Quick release from Elle Evans. Again, arguably the best in the business. Talia gets the ball freed up in time to get the dime to Littlepage-Buggs.
Yeah, when you're averaging 20 points in all your college games this far, you expect her to make those kind of shots, but strong move by Kyla Abraham on the other end to put it in. Knowing where she is and not allowing her those open three-pointers for somebody who's shooting 50%.
Meister goes at Abraham and wins that battle. Baylor headed off to Utah to see the Utes and the BYU Cougars the next 2 games. Meister.
Yeah, and Kansas is not quitting. They're going to put together whatever momentum they can put together. Like you mentioned, they're going right back home and have to face the Oklahoma State team. And you just gotta pick up what you can from these games and move them into the next game, because every game is going to be hard, especially on the road. Hopefully they can get Samaya Nichols back for that next game, because the next game is no easier than the game before.
They're looking for Davis. And again, Meister down low to Davis. I think Baylor's okay with that. Talia Scott off to the races. There's your punctuation on a 4-game winning streak in the Big 12.